Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is time for Sketch Sunday. And the Sketch Sunday crew and I are playing along with Scrapping Reflections Follow Sketch February. So you can see the sketch that is up in the left upper corner there. And I am playing with the Paisleys and Petals collection from Fancy Pants, and it is so pretty. I really like it, and you'll see as I go that there are a ton of florals in this pack. So I have a feeling that I probably will use the papers before I use all the ephemera that came in this collection, because it has 2 ephemera packs. It has some thicker words, it's got some enamel dots, and it also has a sticker sheet. So there is a lot going on. So I picked this collection mainly for that blue paper, and so I am documenting one of this is Gaudi's house in Spain. And so not that these papers are gaudy. I mean, they're definitely busy. But there's a picture of me in front of the house, which is kind of impressive. There's nobody else there. My husband took the picture across the street. So I have that. Now, the sketch calls for 2 photos. So I went ahead and I printed out another smaller photo. This photo is of the park. So Gaudi has several structures in Barcelona, obviously, and I have documented a few of them, but I just felt like this collection would be really good for these particular photos. And it has that blue color in it, and it also has that I don't know if burgundy is the right word for it. It's kind of orangey. Well, it's the color of this paper. And this paper I pulled from my stash. It's an SEI paper, so you know it's pretty old, and it looks like it came from a paper pad of some sort way back in the day. And so I did a strip of it, and then I decided to mat my photo in it. And then when I cut my photo mat, it didn't cut right. And of course, you know, the one time that you want your adhesive to not stick so well, because you want to reposition it, it didn't work that way. You saw I completely tore it apart. So that paper went in the garbage. So here is that smaller picture that I was telling you about. And I was trying to decide what I wanted to mat it with. I really had initially thought that I was going to mat it with that same reddish paper. But instead, I end up going with, do you see that tiny little branding strip? I have that in a bigger piece up in the left hand corner, and I'm going to bring that color over. So this particular one I don't have anything of. I did just add that yellow piece, but I'm going to use the one that I'm tapping my fingers on. So that's what I end up deciding on it. And then I see that the feathers are kind of going sideways in the branding strip, so I made a point to turn this paper, and then I cut my my mat a little big. I think I was a little bit paranoid after messing up the other one, so I cut it a little bit big and then went ahead and trimmed it down. So I do want to rough up the edges I see this title that says looking fabulous, and I thought that was a good title for this layout, but before I decided to put that down, I decided I would go off camera. I roughed up all of the edges and I glued down everything. So all of the layers are glued down as well as the photos, and now I am going to start embellishing. So I'm going to put my title here. I know it says the title should go at the top, but I figured my title's a little bit bigger. And it snuggled right in there pretty well. So right at the moment, that's where it's going to live. But it's not going to stay there. So I'm looking through the sticker sheet. I find this tab that says things, which I think is funny. And then I find this tag and it says location, date, activity, and I really like it. And you can see in the sketch underneath the smaller photo is supposed to be where your journaling is going to go. So I figure this tag is going to go really well right there. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and move my title over to the left and kind of snuggle it around that photo. And then I pull a floral off of the sticker sheet, which I didn't need to do because like I said, it is full of florals. This pack is it is jam-packed. And so I'm going to take a little bit of time and I'm going to pull a couple of florals from this pack and I'm going to put it in 3 different areas on the layout, which is definitely going to give that visual triangle. And in the sketch, it only calls for what appears to be 1, but that's not enough for me. I'm not actually sure if I've ever just done 1 embellishment cluster. I probably have. I know I've definitely done 2, but I don't know if I've ever just done 1. So very, very interesting. Maybe I'll just take some time and go through my albums and look. Probably back in the day. So everything is stuck down and I'm just going to finish it off with some enamel dots, which is definitely not something that I reach for. I don't know why. I have a lot of them. I kind of think I need to use them up because I'm definitely more of a sequin girl than an enamel dot girl. So I'd love to know in the comments down below, are you an enamel dot or are you a sequin girl? So there is my final layout. I do have a couple of close-ups. I will have everybody playing along with Sketch Sunday as well as the playlist for Follow a Sketch February. And that is going to do it for me today. So remember to wear your crown and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.